Okay, we're back. That was weird. My OBS decided it just wanted to shit on me, just like Ariles's. But we back. We should be good. And now it's conversation time.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Take your mind, sir.
When it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous...
Oh, it's a little too personal.
I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you, bro.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey, her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I never properly thanked you for saving us
Okay,
from the gate,
okay,
Commander.
I can talk now. I can
If
talk
you
now.
hadn't
I've made it.
shown up,
I'm done. And I can talk. I can talk again. Welcome back. I'm talking. Still going back to that Ashley thing? No, I'm not replacing Ashley. Never, ever, ever, never. No, not happening. Space racist is not happening.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me.
It's this controversy. Shut up, TD. I refuse. I'm ready to mess. You know why it took me so long?
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Our romance is
Sometimes I
gonna
would
be
run afoul of
Liara.
indigenous life forms or stumble
'Cause come
across a
on,
small
I
band of
can't
mercenaries or
not.
privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
You
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That is exactly what Benezia said when I
Still
told
no
her
jump
my
scare.
decision.
Almost
But
got me
there was
though.
more to it than
Almost
that.
got me, but still
I
no
felt
jump scare.
drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious
That
figures.
definitely does not
I
count.
wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I got touched by that Prothean technology. You know what it is.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's
Nice,
even
TD.
worse.
69. Nice.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Nice. Someone will do that to you. Don't let her take advantage of
You
you.
know why Benezia joined up with
She's just
Sarah?
trying to get a bunch of
I don't
points
understand it.
to
She was
get
always
payback for me
outspoken about the need
and the
for
things I do on
Sarah
her
to become
stream.
more
We
involved
can't
in
let her. We
shaping
can't let her do that
galactic
here.
events. Maybe she thought aligning herself
She's the
with
goat
Sarah
in this
would
stream.
somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species,
Ah, you're getting
it seems
destroyed,
few of them
Quark.
seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards.
God, the
Others
Asaris are so
long-term.
interesting.
Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father...
Johnny, good to see you again.
was
Welcome
not
back.
sorry.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
You don't know
Maybe she
that.
wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her
I already did this line. I already done this line of questioning.
Is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Yeah, we already
Maybe
did
she
this.
wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to
Oh my
dwell on
god.
it. She raised
That
me
is,
by herself,
I
though that is
never,
not uncommon.
I don't know why I never noticed that.
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Oh my god. Never even realized that. Think I got everything.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
TD, you made it. You survived. You made it through one. Think I got everything. Oh, Benesia's Benezia. Okay, we gotta go downstairs to get everybody else. I don't know why I went up these stairs. Okay, let's go talk to Garrus. We'll talk to this guy first, just in case he has something I can buy.
Extra supplies before you head out.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well,
Oh, now it
as
lets
long
me
as you
just
don't
skip
mind
it.
Paying for it.
Why should
Pay
I pay
you?
you for
Come
my weapons and
on.
armor?
It's my
That
stuff.
stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I got $40,000. That's a pretty good amount. What can I get? I can't get. Jesus, that is so much. We could probably get like level 3, right? I don't even know if I might already have a level 3 if I'm gonna be honest with you. Might be good to check the equipment. I mean, I'll take the Lancer just because I like having the best equipment. Take that, teammates. Oh, I got a 4. A 4 Avenger. I don't like how that looks on me. This is in Hogwarts. That was BS. The Potter and the gang rolled in with a bunch of school rules and won every house cup because of it. Oh no, I'm sure they were way pissed. I'm sure they were way pissed. Yeah, no, it definitely is a bunch of bull. I don't know if I can have this armor on. I don't like it. I don't like the look.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I can probably buy some better armor. I can only have medium, I think. Okay. There we go. That looks better. That's a better setup. Okay, I haven't used like any of these yet. Mash damage or shields. We'll deal with shields. We'll give our sniper here armor piercing. Sink. Let's do heat sink. I don't think I really need it on snipers if I'm gonna be honest, but I can't, or at least it's not like super helpful on snipers. But we're gonna do it. Anyway,
Commander.
Garrus time to talk to the boy.
Working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
You'll never like the way you look. It's true. It's true. In MA1, you never like the way you look.
Well, no, but I know what they're like.
And you don't need to worry about that armor.
You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your
Yeah, I just never get hit.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That's your
So you
reason?
just quit because you didn't like the way they
Come
do
on, Garrus.
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I
Inferno rounds.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it
Yeah,
pays
but
off
you
for
wouldn't really use Inferno rounds for snipers. I feel like heat sinks are better in auto rifles and pistols than they are in shotguns and snipers. It feels way more useful. He just had to quit. He couldn't calibrate, and you know it's a tough life when you can't calibrate.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you.
Hammerhead plus scam rails. Ooh.
See how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
Without CSEC
Thorn.
headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe.
Thorn, you just destroyed the game.
For a change.
I warned these people not to challenge you, and you just lay them down.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
My sniper, and they melted everything. The only gun I used. The Inferno round still worked well in a sniper. Maybe I'm thinking of the different way that the Inferno rounds worked in like a different game. Because I thought it like immediately ends the ability as soon as you have to reload, or if you overheat. And snipers can't shoot many times before they overheat. Like this, the one I was just using only shoots 3 times. It almost feels not worth it. But maybe it is more. If it's timed, then that makes sense.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
Or static. Okay, I am thinking of the wrong game then.
Several reasons, I guess.
So if they're static, then I guess I should use them. I should get Inferno. Kind of moved by the book.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was
ME2 and 3, you have to activate them, but they stay until you change weapons. Oh.
He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Oh yeah. Gosh, it has been a while.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient.
Are you sure about that?
I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger for the same reasons.
God, I love John Cena's meme.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Okay. That should be the last thing that triggers, I think.
Commander, good to see you.
Let's talk to Rex.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Rex is the boy. You know what I'm saying?
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
Guess the whole arc of what happens to these guys, to the whole story to where you can finish it, is just so good. Time you talk to him, even if you've already been through it. Gotcha.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So
The ultimate badass. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Krogan stuff is fucking great. It's so great.
Only a few in 1,000.
It's terrible in the Renegade playthroughs, but
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Johnny in no arms. Time at military camp.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in
Got me the most Quarian and the Geth stuff. That's also really good. I think it's because I love Rex so much. I mean, Tally's great. Tally is 100% great, but
Lots
the
of
romance
species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize.
But it is still great.
We're not settlers. We're warriors.
Legion makes the Geth stuff way more interesting.
So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
Ask the Solarians if you want details.
Okay, admittedly, I jumped a little bit at Jason.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one, and no one's rushing to find a cure.
Do they have a soul stuff? That is true. That's usually super interesting. It's great concepts for a lot of future telling things.
Saw a Krogan scientist. You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard.
Oh.
Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Later, Rex.
Shepard.
No.
Rex.
I think it takes a little while to get Rex again. All right, reluctantly, we will talk to the space racist.
Commander, you have a minute to
But I talk to everyone.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
Self-sacrifice is always good. TD knows about my weakness for hero stories. I love a good hero story. That's probably my main arc that kills me.
With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy.
It's true. It does have to be earned. Self-sacrifice has to be earned and not
vital systems,
wasted.
Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir, no, sir.
Weird time to woo.
I'm sorry, I was
Weird
out of
time to
line.
woo in the
I'll
story.
get back to my duties, Commander. Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Feel like I shut her
I'm sorry,
down
Commander.
too
I need to get
soon.
my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her
Oh,
mom not talking.
this part too.
We're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
sir.
She does. She does. Ashley sucks so much. She sucks so much. It kills me.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing.
What? No.
I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Thank you for that wet redeem. That timing could not have been better.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
Drive core?
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
The Tantalus drive core. You know, the Tantalus drive core.
Any other vessel.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
It's longer before we have to destroy
Jason! Jason! Of course, staple for this channel.
You name a class
All the Quantum
Alliance
Dream
ship,
games that
I've
we've been
probably
through.
served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Going a little longer.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
It's true.
She's the best ship
Maybe you
I've ever
could.
served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
Okay. Done with Adams. Let's talk to Tally. I think it's the first time in the drive engines.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You're into ships.
So interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can.
That's wonderful.
Some of the fleet's larger vessels
Just shut her down.
to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's
Yes.
why privileges are so important.
Riles, Gryffindor. I see Quark joined in there for a moment.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force.
Yeah, let's put it to a vote, Griff. Let's put it to a vote.
As any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert.
This lunch lady's in space. Don't know how Shoku can do that. He's right. He's right. There are no lunch ladies in space that we can see. I haven't seen one yet. I didn't see one.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here?
Why am I here? You know?
As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I'm not a space food scientist. I mean, Quark isn't. He's not a lady. I assume he serves his lunch, though. Nah, TD, you don't know. You're also not a space food scientist. You don't know that.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
Geth rise up.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the
Yes, I did see the Dead Space remake teaser, and we're definitely playing that. I love the Dead Space games.
The hope was that most
The remake's gonna be awesome.
little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Okay.
I should go.
Let's call it there.
See you later.
Okay. I think we're good for now. I think so. To a new system. We'll do... Yeah, we'll look at the galaxy map. But we might just do some more exploring again. Just to get rid of all the planets as soon as we can. Next game, play Spyro Me after it said. Spooky games are so much better when you're watching someone else get spooked. I promise you, you will enjoy a spooky game watching me freaking out playing it. That's gonna be the best part. That's gonna be the best part. The first house in Dead Space 1 a few years ago. Then we want to go back and play Dead Space 1 too. Ah, they were great. Game's kind of boring, but I remember Dead Space being pretty fun. Dead Space was pretty fun. Okay. We'll go Pharos. Yeah, we'll go up towards Pharos. And just explore a couple systems on the way there. Catch some fear secondhand. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, secondhand fear is not too terrible. I hear it's very hilarious to watch me freak out, as the game on my channel with the Gump Stairs, as you see, is a thing. Might just actually reveal a little thing if I cross over it. Okay. Let's board. Let's take Garrison Tally. I think they leveled up, right? Master Assassin! Whoop whoop! We'll do Spectre training. Garrus has got 4. We'll just finish his Turian agent. And Tally. We'll go higher hacking. Ooh.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure about the choices that I made there.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
We need to hurry. We're gonna kill him. I gotta be more careful.
Jesus. So many bioterrorists. Oh my god. Okay. I was not expecting to get onslaughted there. We're good. Okay. That was crazy. Did I lose all those level ups I just did? Yeah. We know we want now though. That is so many booties. Game over, yeah. Yeah, still. Okay, we're gonna save. Jelly suit design, it feels like one breast is exposed even though it's covered from head to toe. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, TD.
Intruders, kill the hostage.
Way too close. Okay. Okay. Crap, I'm just like full locked. I'm full locked when they catch me. I get full locked into those abilities when they catch me. God, they hate me. Okay. Okay. I deserve that rip.
Intruders, kill the hostage.
Okay. Get away.
Hurry, they're gonna kill him.
I mean, we're working on it, Garrus. Just like first steps first, just stand up. Like that would be the first goal. Is standing up. Crap. Okay. Okay. Bye. Okay, now you go against walls, you stupid. Okay, well. Yep, we're going around this way. Bye. No, 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 no. Crap. We got Unity back. Let's bring back the other two. Oh, crap. Crap. No. Crap. Thank you, Garrus.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. All right, we gotta go.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you.
Get that shit out.
Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided
It
that we
is.
didn't get reparations, we've
It
got
is
nothing
so
left
hard.
to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
Later, Quark. Have a good night.
Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What? We're supposed to trust you? Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
All right, Burns. Come on, Burns.
I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander.
Hell yeah.
I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened.
I killed a lot of people
I was so
outside.
desperate.
The 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Clear out the ship, you know, take all their things. Always take all their things. Cool, let's get out of here. I think there might be small cases all around here, but I don't really need them. Really? Oh wait, did I just go like full circle? Don't worry about me, I'm just stupid. Okay, this is exactly where I went last time, so it's gotta be... Where the hell was the exit? Was it just to the right? Yes, romance Judy in Cyberpunk. How much is left on the main missions after killing the snipers at the parade? Oh, you got a bit. You got a while to go. That's killing the snipers at the parade. Oh, killing the snipers at the parade is like the beginning of Act 3 essentially will happen. Once you progress to like the next main missions, there's still a good chunk. You still got a good chunk left before you actually make it to the end. You're not super far in the main story at all. TD dropping the finally. And Gryffindor is dedicated.
Message
Okay.
coming in.
This is coming in.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander.
This feels like my disease is progressing rapidly. It does. It progresses.
Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties.
It'll go real quick. Especially when you hit those moments, you'll see. But you still have pretty far to go, even with the disease. There it is a big part of the story. And so the end all is not just the disease part. Quote unquote, the disease part. Oh crap, I selected the same location. But yeah, a lot of it does go in on that disease stuff, and it'll still feel like a bit before you fully get taken over, but there are huge leaps in its progression essentially. I think that's one of its downfalls, is making the disease feel way more urgent than the story actually represents with how long it goes. And I think that's a way to like make sure people like space out. I don't know if it was intentional on their part to make it so that people go to the side missions to clear them out every couple missions or so, every time you like hit a big main story act, to make it feel so important that it's like, oh, I don't want it to stop yet, so I should do all the side missions. But that will happen over and over again. I don't need to be Rouse type.
Jason! Jason!
Cool, did you
Jason!
romance anybody? I romanced Judy as well. Is who I romanced. I don't want to be mean. I'm not that I don't want to be mean. It is a little bit critical of me when looking at it, and I don't want it to be like, it's not really like spoilers, but it is annoying, the illusion of choice. Judy is almost the only, if you play the male character, Judy's almost the only one you can romance. There's only like one other option, I think, if you're the male. But even though it gives you the impression that you'll get more relationships down the line, there are really only a couple choices. And they're almost made for you because of the gender you chose. So it really shrinks it a bit. It's definitely one of those bigger illusions of choices. So you either say yes to Judy or you don't romance somebody for the game. Really. I think there might be like one other option that's like a bigger deal. But for the most... I hate that freeze frame so much. That freeze frame sucked. I hated it. I hated it. I looked so weird. What was I even doing? What the hell? Oh, yeah, I don't know why I was saying Panem's the male one. Panem's the male one. Then there's another person that will do both, and then Judy's the female one. But yeah, you can't romance Panem if you're a female. You can't do it. It'll make you feel like you can, but when you get right up to the actual like decision, she'll turn you down. And the other... Yeah, and you'll like complete their quest lines, and that's essentially how you get the romance option, is to get there. And then right when you get there, they all basically will do the same thing to all of you.
That's what she said.
And if you go, oh, I basically want to start the relationship, they just turn you down. Is essentially what will happen if you didn't pick the right gender for that character. Not acknowledging that that's what she said. Not for petty reasons, just I'm not doing it. I'm definitely a Pan Am guy. I like Pan Am a little more than I like Judy. I mean, I get Judy's vibe. I like the vibe, but Pan Am's more for me. Ew, don't spin on me. Don't tread on me. Crap, repair. Ah! Go away! Crap. Yeah, but I don't like staying in the same place. They'll shoot me anyway. So whether I move or don't move, it'll hit me, and I just prefer moving. I'm so mad. I'm so mad you got that. I'm so mad you got that. There we go. Got it. I have no idea if they're still doing it. No, I think they're not actually. I think it's more of the bothering me to play it than it is actually looking to play it. Done.
Chicken attack.
Hi, dwarf.
Chicken attack.
How's it going? How's it going? Surveyed. All right, next system.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something
Snipers in Cyberpunk, and those are super fun. They can be. They definitely can be pretty fun.
probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete.
They're pretty good. They are pretty good.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after first
Oh,
contact.
you were finding the stealth difficult even with hacking abilities? Crazy.
What makes this uncomfortable?
One that got me the best with the hacking abilities is to being able to just disable their eyes. And so if you get to the legendary version of the hacking, when you use that, there is a legendary version of the Netrunner mod that will, there's a percentage chance that it will spread, and so you can blind a person so they can't see, and then that will spread to a bunch of people. It made stealth so easy for me.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
Hello, motherfucker.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
Unaware targets take 100% quick heals, so I wanted to try that out. Blinding work for when I wanted to do stealth. That one was usually a good one. Disabling weapons was also a really fun one to use a lot. That one's really fun to do, but that one's less stealthy. That one's more if I got discovered. But yeah, the spread was super good for bots too. Some of the bots hacking stuff is pretty fun because you can do that shock. And then again, the legendary versions of the net hacker things also give you special abilities. So I believe there's one that makes it so that when you hack something, it will hack multiple or when you use a hack, it will do it to multiple targets. So that got really fun with bots too, because then you could shut them down with short circuit, and you could like do one short circuit, and it would short circuit a bunch of them. That one's pretty fun to do too. Once you get those, the hardest part of it was getting to 20, because that's when it like really gets different, because then you can get the legendary net hacks, the hacking stuff, and like the mods to your body to like equip more. But I was able to do it pretty quick out the gate. But I like exclusively focused on intelligence and powered it up as much as possible. So that pretty much like get one per level. So it was about level 20 when I got expert level stuff. Hey, Flute Loop, what up? How you doing? How'd the game go? How was the rest of your stream? I hope it was nice. Dark Soulsing, nice. Good. I'm glad you booted that guy. He was ridiculous. Ain't nobody got time for that. People who travel around just to spew that kind of hate.
Are you sure about that?
So annoying. But hey, what can you do? Sometimes it's the internet and people do whatever they want on the internet.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
But I'm glad the rest of your stream went good. I always enjoy hanging out in your stream for a good laugh. You always make me laugh. Very fun. I even caught some of your stream of It Takes Two, which that was fucking great too. So I lurked a bit while I was working on stuff, and that was a great stream. Yeah, what does Griff have against mice? It's weird. Takes you back to Andromeda, the endless driving around. You know, that's a lot of ME1 for sure. And I could ignore all this, but my soul can't do it. It must collect. It's who I am. Technically, I've known TD for longer. Even though he is a bit of a troll in my chat too. TD.
Just lead the way.
Must loot. All the loot. It's the only thing I have. I am absolutely not. I am absolutely not. How dare you? How dare you, Griff? How dare you?
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
Oh, this will be fun.
I heard that, and don't you even insinuate it. I'm not gonna even ignore. I can't ignore that one. I can't ignore that one. But insightful commentary. You don't know what you're talking about. That's true. The most insightful commentary. What was that? What do they have against mice? Yeah, no, the most insightful. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, that one got me. I was not expecting that one. That, holy shit. Woo! That one gets the blood going. Thanks, Dorf. I appreciate the lull shade for that one. You were trying to take a Nemesis down a peg or two. I mean, if there's one thing that you have, TD, it is my back. Mountain climbing with the Mako. Your back, you punk ass bitch. I have your back to you, punk ass bitch. You ever played Dead Space? I did play Dead Space. I love the Dead Space games, and I am also pumped for the remake. That was such an exciting announcement, and we are definitely playing it here when it's coming out for sure. As Dead Space rules. At least 1 and 2 rule. 3 got a little too actiony. It suffered that same thing all the horror games do, is they focus on, you know, getting some good horror effects in, and then they got too actiony. I didn't hate it, just it was something different, and I didn't really want that from Dead Space. The 1 is great, and the remake is going to be awesome. Yeah. 3 wasn't scary at all. They just didn't focus on the right things. A lot of those horror games from that time period were did that evolution where they went too far into action, and it was kind of annoying. I don't know one of them that like pulled it off too well, because it just didn't fit with, you know, what you expected from the genre very much. Action shooter with gory enemies. Woo. And really, you could go to so many other places. If you want that, go Gear of War or which, man, thinking about Gears of War, it's been a while since I played one. I do love Gears of War games. Or I mean, and then like the Doom games, you know, those all fit for that category. Just Dead Space didn't need to be that. They didn't need to try to copy it. Another one did that too. Was it around the same time? It could have been around the same time, but it was called Fear. I really like the Fear games too, and I feel like they did the same essential thing. Is as they progressed, they just got less and less scary and more action based. Fear was good. Fear was weird, but it was good. Yeah, I'll give it that. I can't disagree, especially when compared to like a Dead Space. I still feel like they went too far for at least my enjoyment. I think we just landed on that planet. I didn't actually check everything around. So let's do a quick check. Then we go to the other system where the actual Pharaoh's mission is. I don't know if the Pharaoh's mission is really what I wanted to do next, but we're here, so we're just gonna do it. I already made the decision. I'm not changing my mind. Play as a ghost is a fun concept. I actually never got to even test that out. I like the idea of that too.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, that was well timed. That was well timed. But yeah, how did the ghost thing kind of work in that? Ferris, you would think it makes sense to do next? We'll do it, no problem. Watching your stream while I make eggs at midnight? What a great Friday. Hey, eggs at midnight can make it good any day, except Mondays, because Mondays always suck. And are we going with like some just scrambled, or are you making some kind of special eggs? Claymore, the other part plays the ghost. The ghost can possess objects and enemies. Oh, they get a possession tool. Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah, that's a really cool. God, that's a really cool idea, honestly.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I could get more stuff before I fight Benezia. Give him a Banshee now. What Tally to have? Just a pistol, really? She could do it with an Edge 3. I'll give her that. She should be fine with that. She currently has? No, that's not what she currently had on. She still looks like she has a boob exposed. I need to sell a lot of this one. Come on, that's always funny.
Faidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who?
Who's Faidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push.
Oh, please, yeah, but I'm thinking of the wrong location. That's on me. Oh! Dude's full dead. Campaigns. Campaigns for 2-player and for 4. They had 4-player multiplayer campaign in that one? Holy crap, I didn't even realize that. Gets 1 point man and 1 ghost. multiplayer at all. Oh yeah, I was just thinking that. Not a campaign. Yeah, I was totally thinking that too. I was like, I don't remember that even kind of a 4-player. I remember co-op, but I didn't remember a 4-player co-op. Stupid stalker. Jesus. Can we not? Can we not? Stupid stalker. Griff thought I was gonna die. I didn't. I won.
Get ready. Glad to see some soldiers. On number.
Die of thirst. The Geth will surely kill us all.
What's up?
The Geth are mounting another attack.
What's up, Hollis? Do they? Do they just keep coming, my friend? What's up, homie?
Oh, Commander. I'm
How
glad
you doing?
finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Oh, Dan. And yet you don't get to talk to chat. No siree. Go down. What are you guys waiting around for? An invitation? Oh, sorry, Tally. Just blowing up your armor. I'm so just focused, I didn't even see what's happening. Sir, this is a Wendy's? Hey, can we stop spawning? Can we not do that anymore? Get shot in the hip, punk. Shooting is just so fun that I'm just not even using abilities anymore. Gotta love it. Oh crap, missed! No! positive and TD, didn't we just have a conversation that you were having my back, you bastard? How can you immediately turn on me? You just said, all right? You're such a turncoat. I'm definitely killing your D&D character. You can't stop me now. I was being sarcastic. I don't know. I can't send sarcasm in text, TD. You should have put a sarcastic face next to it or something. But that's on you. That feels like that's on you. TD is gone to the dark side. And he can't come back.
Oh god!
Crap. Bunks. No, TD can't get into the voice chat. He's on probation now. No, TD, you just turned a hard left. Come on, buddy. Chat, rise up. No. I will not have a coup on my hands. I will turn this storm around. Yeah, flutes with me. Let's got my back. Riles, don't burn my chat.
Looks like part of a
and aren't you paying attention to something different?
There are likely others we need to activate as well.
All I need is one to have my back. Jason! Get away from me. Hey, how you guys doing? You good? You guys gonna shoot? Okay, cool. They finally shot. You guys gonna stop shooting? No? Okay. Their AI is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. And I will have nothing else said about it. I can handle the insurrection. You will be squashed. What's up? Did he just put his shield up and then rocket himself twice? Is that what we just saw? Because I don't think that was us. I don't like the drones. There we go. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, all right, Krogan. Can you calm down?
Someone give me a hand.
Stop following me. Hey, you guys, you want to do literally anything? Just... How about that? You listen to that command? You broken? No? You're just gonna stand in this? You think you what now? You think you fired like 2 shots? Get your goddamn asses into the fight. Go! I still love you, but fuck the both of you. Well, I guess it's only fair. Cool. You good? Will Unity work to get these guys back? No. They're just frozen back there. It's fine. Okay, well, I don't need my partners. I can handle this without them. Whatever. This is messed up. I know. They abandoned me. Say it again. Say that it's all done because I fucking did all of it. You know that? You know that? Fucking did. I did it all. You got a sniper rifle out like you're gonna do shit? Get out of here, Tally. Come on. You're supposed to be the homie. Follow me?
There's another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated yet, though. We should keep looking.
You don't want to go down there.
Who are you?
Doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't. No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive.
The way he phrases that is the
You're for
worst.
Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
I can help
Is there
him.
anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle... Time's up. Company's coming. Ask Faidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Heads up.
Ook.
Area secured.
That is just a floating grenade that he just threw there. Not useful. I'm just so harsh with you guys today, but you need to follow me. Can't remember where I specifically go from here. Do I just keep going under? Do I go back? This place has a lot of samey looking textures. Okay, I think we can go. Gosh, I totally have forgotten where to go. Crap, okay, I found it. Found the right way. There we go. Okay, I think
The tower's secure.
Hell yeah, bro. Happy to help.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Help me find what the Geth are after, and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
All right.
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer...
Oh, we took care of that.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Let's talk about Zeus Hope and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
Alpha Male's dead, baby. Handled.
The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Faidan. He is our leader.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What do you need done to get this place back?
Maybe it's operational.
Getting rid of the Geth in the tunnels helped us immensely, Commander. But there are still some other mundane necessities, like food, water, and power to think of. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Let's talk about Zeus Hope and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
We're close.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
Man in the tunnels.
Living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
The time is a little broken on that, Griff, because I had to restart my OBS at one point in the stream.
with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Take a look at
Found these
these.
power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your
Okay, 8 more Paragon.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Oh, did it finally clear out?
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
I have to go.
Please do what you can to stop
Okay,
the attacks.
I think.
I'm grateful for what you've done.
Is it her that I need to trigger it?
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship. And you're only interested in the Geth.
Goodbye.
Commander.
It's not that way. How do I trigger the next part of this again? I totally forgot. I think I've done like all the side quests. Do I need to?
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you.
Is his device just trying to chilling out there?
Let me see what you have.
Of course.
An Omni tool just floating off his arm.
This work must be completed. This work must be completed.
Does
You're
the work
commander
must be
of the ship
completed?
that just landed.
Are you the captain of this freighter?
Not originally. The captain died in one of the Geth raids. I'm the last crew member. We shouldn't even be here. The Solarian merchant promised us a fortune. I wish... I suppose it could be worse.
What's wrong with the ship? Isn't she space-worthy?
Getting concerned. I heard
There's
that my
too
stream
much
was broken.
damage. Maybe if the Geth stopped attacking, I could fix her. Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics.
We
There's
talked to the
nothing.
water and food people. Yep, I have talked to them. If so, go back to the Geth area and find the elevator. Okay.
Goodbye.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, I think I've turned in all those. Water the food, the hunt dude.
Commander, what can I do for you?
And then we talked about the man in the tunnel. So it must be this, yeah. Good call, thanks, TD.
Watch out! They'll be here any minute. I don't know how much more I can take.
Perimeter secured.
Okay. How's it going, Drew? How you doing? Your timing, if you just got in here, your timing was just the worst, Drew. Because I'm about to end the stream for today. That is about my time. But I hope you're doing good. We're gonna do a raid here in a moment, but we just finished up for the day. I think that we're in a good spot to move forward for tomorrow.
Are you sure about that?
Yep, I'm sure about that. By the way, hi Dwarf, welcome. Thanks for still chilling out. I appreciate you. But we're about done. So let's find somebody to raid. I should do this here. Well, we'll do Foxify. Yeah, we'll do Foxify. Perfect. We'll scroll away there. Finish out for the night. Thank you everybody for hanging out, spending time. Love having you here. Always love having you here. And as always,
I love you, bitch. We gon' never stop loving you, bitch, 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 bitch.